Very good morning, students. How are you doing? Dear children, today I am going to teach you about a very important lesson of English grammar, without which no sentence can be possible. And the lesson that I am going to teach you today is none other than the verbs. You guys will learn this carefully because it's very important for your English to read, write, and speak properly. Okay, so first of all, my dear children, let me describe what is verb. I have already described verb in my previous videos. Okay, but over here, once again, I am going to describe it. So, dear children, a verb is a kind of word that tells about an action or state. Means a verb is a kind of word that tells about what? That tells about an action or a state in a sentence. Okay? Now, let's see from where the word originates. Children, the word verb originated from the Latin language word Latin language word verbum. Verbum. You know what does it mean? It means a word. It means a word. Okay. Now, my dear children, let me tell you about the verb and its kind. I have already told you about the verb and now we will see its kinds. Dear children, verb has two kinds. The first, main verb, and the another one is an auxiliary verb. In the main verb, there is two parts of main verb. The first one is transitive verb and the other one is intransitive verb. And the next you can see in the group of auxiliary verb, the first one is primary and the another one is modal verb. Okay? The first one is primary and the other one is modal verb. Let's see some examples first of all, which will help you to learn what is main verb and what is auxiliary verb. The first example that I have for you, I am playing. I am playing. In this sentence, my dear children, the word am is an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. And the word play. The word play is a main verb. Is a main verb. Okay. Let's see the other example. They are reading. What they are doing? They are reading. In this example, dear children, the word are is an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. And the other word which is read is a main verb. Okay, main verb. First of all, dear children, in these examples you can see the first word is am, which is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs means helping verb that helps a sentence to identify its subject, that it is singular or plural, or in what kind of tense the sentence is. Okay, later on. First of all, we will discuss about the first group that we have, main verb. Main verb, or you can also describe it as a principal verb. Principal verb. Okay. Main verb or principal verb. Let's see. First of all, we will talk about the first group of main verb or principal verb, which is none other than transitive verb. Transitive verb, right? So, dear children, what is transitive verb? A verb which requires an object to give its complete meaning known as transitive verb, or you can also write its other definition. You can also write its other definition that a transitive verb is a verb that requires an object to receives an action. Receives an action. Okay? Let's see. The first example for this, Ramesh hits a ball. Ramesh hits a ball. In this sentence, dear children, you can see what is the verb? Hit. Hit is a verb over here. Okay? The hit is a verb over here. The word hit is a verb over here. And you can see the verb is not completely limited for the subject in this sentence. The subject is Ramesh, the verb is hits, and a ball is an object. How we can find an object? I have already told you. We will ask two questions to the verb. The first one will be what, and the other will be whom. If a verb will answer these two questions, the answer will be a verb. The answer will be an object. But over here, what we need to find? We need to find that the word verb that is hits over here is not only depends on Ramesh. It means if I will ask Ramesh hits, definitely you can ask me what Ramesh hits. It means only a subject and a verb is not completely able to give the proper answer. In this sentence, we require an object. An object which is a ball over here. An object is a ball over here. When we will add this object to the complete sentence, it will give us the right answer, that Ramesh hits a ball. Right? I think now you got it, that a sentence that requires, a verb that requires an object to give its complete meaning to a sentence, that will be known as a transitive verb. Let's see the other examples. He rings the bell. He rings the bell. In this sentence, my dear children, what is the verb? The word ring is the verb. The subject, he. If I will ask you, he rings, you will definitely ask to me, what he rings, sir? It means if I am only telling you, he rings, the sentence is not giving a complete answer. Unless we are not using an object, the sentence will be incomplete. So if I am using the ball, over here with the word rings, the sentence will be complete and it will give the complete meaning that he rings the bell. What he rings? He rings the bell. Okay. Dear children, you need to note one thing over here. What do you need to note? You need to note that the verb in which the action is not only confined till the subject, but it also passes over the object. Now it will help you to learn it properly. Okay? Let me tell you one thing. There are some of the verbs, my dear children, which is by default transitive. Okay? Some of the words that I am going to tell you, it works always as a transitive verb. Right? Let's see. Some verbs are, or you can say some verbs work as transitive verb. What kind of verb they are? Let's see the example. Bring, carry, climb, give, hit, make, take, etc. These kind of verbs, my dear children, by default works as transitive verbs. Okay? Now, my dear children, let me tell you, you need to practice hard. Okay? You need to practice hard. If you will work hard, if you will practice hard, then you will definitely do the best. Okay? Dear children, let me tell you, if you will find any kind of question, if you have any kind of problem, you need not to worry about. You can call us, you can contact us whenever you want, or you can comment us. Okay?